this particular performance testing. The main objective or the main purpose of performance testing. What is it? Page load time. So we need to be get take care about in considering the page load time. That means sorry, how much time it has been taking care about to get load that particular page. When different type of users has been trying to get access with the application, how it has been taking with the time to get load that particular application, that we need to be get taking care about in doing this particular respective performance testing. While doing this particular performance testing, we need to be get take care about, we need to be get taking care about in having different types of testings here, but in that mainly taking care about in performing two types here. What are the two types? One will be taking with load testing. Another one, what is it? Stress testing. The main thing we are taking care about load testing and considering the stress testing. If I'm taking with load testing, meaning of load testing, doing the testing by increasing number of users. So if I'm taking with load testing, we need to be get mentioned that doing with the testing by increasing number of users here. In the same way, we need to be get take care about in having stress testing. Meaning of the stress testing, doing the testing by increasing time. So while working this particular respective performance testing, we need to be get take care about in mainly doing with these particular testings here. So in that, we need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular respective tools related to performance testing. In a market, we are having with different type of tools are there. Within that, what are the main tools we will be using? One, you can consider that taking with load runner. Another one, which you will be taking with JMeter. The two main tools in this particular current market. If I'm taking with this particular load runner, we need to be get considering the paid tool here. In case of taking with the JMeter, considering that need to be get taking care about open source here. So I mean, according to that particular project budget, based on that particular project budget, we need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular respective tools here. So as part of our training program, we need to be get take care about in working or understanding the steps of the respective JMeter. So while working this particular JMeter, we need to be get take care about installation. That particular installation, we need to be get take care about, followed by two steps here. What are the two steps need to be followed? One will be considering the download and install jdk.exe. The one activity, download and install jdk.exe. In the same way, we need to be get take care about download and copy this particular Apache JMeter. So that is just a zip file. We need to be get take care about, we need to be get take care about in having that particular respective zip file. We need to be get take care about downloading Once we got download that particular zip file, taking care about extract. Once we done with the extract, taking with bin folder. Under the bin folder, we need to be get take care about the file name considering the JMeter. So we need to be get utilizing that particular file name of JMeter to get open that particular respective file. Need to be get taking care about in working with that particular respective tool here. So this is what we need to be get take care about the overview related to that particular respective JMeter. Now we need to be get take care about or we need to be get understand how exactly we can take care about in following that particular required steps while working this particular JMeter. Further, while working this particular JMeter, we need to be get take care about in doing the performance testing by taking with different options here. I mean, we need to take care about doing the performance testing by considering the whole application. We are taking care about in doing the performance testing considering the whole application. I mean, considering that multiple users or multiple members taking care about in accessing with the whole application. If they are taking care about in accessing with the whole application, how the server has been responding or how that particular application has been behaving need to be get take care about that particular performance testing. Along with that, we can take care about in doing the performance testing considering the particular page. I mean, this particular performance testing we can take care about in implementing with different ways. The one considering the whole application. In case of that particular multiple users accessing the whole application, how exactly it has been behaving. And then need to be get take care about particular page. Need to be get take care about particular page, how exactly it will be working. That need to be get we can implement. Along with that, we can take care about multiple pages. We can take care about that particular respective multiple pages. I mean, either we can consider that multiple pages or we can considering that taking with particular respective flow. These three particular things we can take care about in implementing with that particular respective performance testing. The one we can take care about the whole application and then taking care about particular page and taking care about that particular multiple pages or considering the particular flow. Now, if you want to be get implement for these things, how we can do that? Further, for doing performance testing for whole application, taking care about initializing base URL. Need to be get take care about, need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular respective base URL. In the same way, need to be get take care about the particular page for doing the performance testing for the particular page need to be get take care about in using absolute URL. And for doing performance testing for multiple pages that will be taking with in utilizing the concept of recording. I mean, to get implement that particular respective performance testing, we need to be get take care about in utilizing each and every particular required options here. The one you will be taking with the whole application and taking care about particular page and taking care about multiple pages. Lot of other concepts are there, but as part of basics, mainly we need to be get take care about and comfortable how we can implement this particular performance testing while working with these particular three steps here. So the one you have been taking care about the whole application and then taking care about the particular page and then considering the multiple pages. Let's understand how exactly we can take care about in implementing with these steps here. To get implement that particular step, we need to be get understand some of the steps related to JMeter. Further, just it can write with the heading. Write with the heading mention the elements of JMeter. Write with the heading mention the elements of JMeter and then make a note of this particular description and then make a note of these steps also. Just continue up to that particular highlighted one. All the online students also, all the online students also take care about in continued up to that particular highlighted one. Make a note of that particular description. Make a note of that particular description and then make a note of that particular respective steps. All the online students also make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. Make a note of that particular respective description. Just make a note of that particular respective description and then continue up to that particular highlighted one. All the online students also just continue up to that particular highlighted one. Okay. Right. Just make a note of the description for these particular things. Take with the first one, test plan. Make a note of description for each and everything. The first one, take with the first one, test plan. Take with the first one, test plan. Write the description. To perform, to perform any kind of activity, to perform any kind of activity in JMeter. To perform any kind of activity in JMeter. To perform any kind of activity in JMeter. Take the next one, thread group. Take with the next one, thread group. Take with the next one, thread group. Oh, write the description. Write the description. To create, to create, to create n number of, to create n number of virtual users. To create n number of virtual users. To create n number of virtual users. Okay, next. Take the next one, samplers. Write the next one, samplers. Samplers. Oh, write the description. To create, to create different type of requests. To create different type of requests for the server. To create different type of requests for the server. To create different type of requests for the server. Next. Take the next one, listeners. Write the next one, listeners. Take the description. To provide, to provide different type of, to provide different type of predefined reports, different type of predefined reports, different type of predefined reports related to performance testing. Related to performance testing. To provide different type of predefined reports related to performance testing. Okay. Take the last one, assertions. Take the last one, assertions. Assertions. Oh, write the description. To stop execution. To stop execution. To stop execution in case of condition fail. To stop execution in case of condition fail. To stop execution in case of condition fail. Okay. So let's understand what exactly mean by all these things here. In simple, in the starting days, we need to be get take care about in utilizing or working with Eclipse. Remembered or forgot what you remembered? What is it? Writing the programs and executing the programs. Once you are taking the Eclipse, under Eclipse, what you will create? Under Eclipse, project. Okay. Under project, what is it? Package. Under package, what is it? Taking with class. Under the class, need to take care about method or consider that particular respective code. Okay. This is what we need to be get take care about we are doing with the respective of the programming. We need to be get take care about with the respective of programming. In the same way, we need to be get take care about in discussing with considering the postman. So we need to be get take care about in discussing with postman, that particular postman related to what kind of testing? What is it? API testing. So as part of API testing, we need to be get take care about that particular postman. So we are taking with the postman. Under the postman tool, what we are creating? First is workspace. We need to be get take care about in creating with workspace. Under the workspace, what is it? Collections. Under the collections, taking with requests. We need to be get take care about in creating with requests. That particular request we need to be get take care about get requests and then post requests and then port requests and taking with delete requests. One will be taking with get requests, taking with post requests, taking with put request and considering the delete request. This is what we need to be get take care about with the respective of API testing that will be considering the in taking with that particular postman. Now, in the same way, we need to be get take care about. In the same way, we need to be get take care about in utilizing the one more tool that will be taking with JMeter. The one we got Eclipse and we got that Postman. In the similar way, we need to be get take care about in utilizing this particular respective JMeter. So if I'm taking with this particular JMeter under JMeter, we need to be get taking care about in providing test plan. Under test plan, we need to be get take care about in providing that particular thread group. Under thread group, we need to take care about in creating with sampler. So under the sampler, we need to be get take care about listeners. We need to be get take care about in considering listeners. The decisions will take in a different part. The hierarchy we need to be get take care about in considering that taking with that particular J meter under J meter we need to be get take care about that particular test plan under the test plan taking care about thread group under the thread group, taking care about sampler. Under the sampler, need to be get take care about that particular respective listener. Sender, if I'm taking with that particular JMeter, considering that one particular tool, while working that particular JMeter, under JMeter, we need to be get take care about test plan. According to the JMeter, use of the test plan to perform any kind of activities in JMeter. So in the JMeter, if you want to be get take care about in performing any kind of activities that you will be taking with this particular test plan. Once test plan has been created, once test plan has been created, under that particular test plan, need to be get take care about thread group. What is the use of thread group? To create a number of virtual users. I mean, whenever we are taking performance testing, that particular performance testing, it cannot be done by with the real users. Need to be get take care about. We need to be get take care about that particular respective virtual users. To get create that particular virtual users, need to be get take care about thread group here. So once we got that particular virtual users, need to be get take care about samplers. Use of samplers to create different type of request for server. So for the server, according to that particular performance testing, we need to be get take care about in sending with different type of request. So what exactly the different type of request that we will be taking with sampler. In the same way, we need to be get take care about listener. Use of the listener to provide different type of predefined reports related to related to performance testing. So with the respective of performance testing, we need to be get take care about in providing all that particular respect reports need to be created that we will be taking with listeners here. So we need to be get take care about in following with all these particular steps to get implement that particular performance testing with the respective of whole application and then particular page and taking multiple pages or flow. We need to be get take care about in understanding, implementing that particular respective performance testing in considering the three options here. We'll take care about one by one. First, we'll understand whole application. First, we'll understand the whole application. After that, we'll take care about the particular page. And after that, we'll take care about that particular respective multiple pages. Let's see that how we can take care about in doing that particular things. Further, first we'll understand that in doing performance testing in considering that the whole application. As an example, we'll go with our HRMS application. Assume that in case of that particular HRMS, the whole application at a time, multiple users are accessing, how it will be behaving, how much time it will be taking to get load that particular respective pages. That is what we need to be get understood. Let's take care about in following the step. Further, As usual, first need to take care about JMeter. That is one tool. Under JMeter, what we require? Test plan. Once you got that particular JMeter, once you are having that particular respective JMeter, need to be get take care about that particular respective test plan here. So if I'm taking with that particular respective test plan, by default, it will be there. If you want to get create, we can take care about the file new. So we need to be get take care about that particular respective test plan. We can take care about in providing that particular respective test plan here. So further, according to your comfortable, you can provide that particular name. 39. Second, provide that particular name and the comments according to your comfortable. So that particular comments according to your comfortable, you can provide that particular respective comments. So this is first you are taking care about providing the name and providing with comments. Okay. That is what you will be taking with test plan. Once test plan has been created, under test plan, what need to create? Thread group. Let's say that. What is the meaning of the thread group? To create n number of virtual users for the purpose of creating with n number of virtual users, we can take care about in creating that particular thread group. See the steps here. Taking care about, right click on test plan. Taking care about, right click on test plan, and then considering that add and using the option of threads. Nothing but one particular thread, one user. One particular thread, one user. Need to be get take care about in creating with that particular respective thread group here. So once you take care about that particular thread group, as usual, asking about name, it can provide that particular respective name. We need to be get take care about, we need to be get take care about in creating with that particular respective name. Now we got creating that particular thread group, need to take care about execution. Whenever you're taking with the execution, in case of error, we can inform to the tool to get continue that execution. In case of error also, we can inform to the tool to get continue execution. Otherwise, it's need to be get stopped. That process, it's need to be get take care about in executing with next loop. So we can provide different type of loop. It can take care about in having with the next loop here. Otherwise, it can take care about stop that particular thread. So one thread is equal to one user. That particular user, it can take care about in stopping. Otherwise, it can take care about in stopping that particular test, or it can take care about stopping with the test for the respective time being. I mean, according to the requirement, we can take care about in providing all the required option. One we can take care about continue, or we can take care about start with the next loop, or we can stop that particular thread, or we can stop the whole test, or we can stop only that particular current test. According to that particular requirement, according to that particular requirement, we can take care about in providing that particular respective things here. Now, continued with the same, we have to take care about thread properties. We need to be get mentioned the number of threads. This is what you have been taking care about in giving with the count of virtual users with how many users you want to do that particular performance testing. So if you mention that particular 1,000, this particular JMeter need to be get analyzed the 1,000 members accessing the application. According to that, it has to take care about providing with performance results. You can try with 1,000 and then you will go with 50,000 and then you will look into that how the performance is done. So in this way, you will take care about in increasing number of users and doing the testing. Consider us what type of testing? What is it? Load testing, increasing the number of users and then doing the testing, considering that load testing. So as part of performance, we are taking care about that particular respective load testing here. So this is how they can take care about in increasing all that particular users and they can take care about in doing that particular load testing. Not like increasing with only numbers here if required. As an example, I mentioned like 500 users. These 500 members, 500 users at a time it's need to be accessed or require the delay between one user to another user. So we can take care about that particular delay also. That is what considering like that particular ramp up period in seconds here. That means either all 500 members at a time need to be get access together and need to be get provide the delay between one user to another user. Along with that, need to take care about the loop count. It has to take care about that particular loop count. You given that particular 500 members, that particular 500 users, is that only it has to execute for one time or two times or three times. How many times it's need to be get executed? You can take care about in providing that particular respective loop count also. Along with that, you got an option. What is option? Infinity. So infinity. Meaning of that infinity? Unlimited. Okay. So I mean, if I'm taking with that particular infinity, we can provide it and we can get understand that at what particular maximum number the server has been failing. So this is how you're just taking care about that particular respective performance testing. So according to you are comfortable, you can take care about in giving the details. Up to this, you can consider that with the respective of load testing. Along with the load testing, what is one more? Stress testing. Meaning of the stress testing? Doing the testing by increasing time. We need to be get take care about doing with the testing by increasing with the time. That is what you got an option considering the duration. We can take care about click on the checkbox. We can provide that particular duration in that particular seconds. Assume that you are taking care about testing like 500 users continuously accessing the application that particular 60 seconds. And then 500, it will be constant. This will take care about in increasing. That particular count is constant only, but you can take care about increase with the time and taking care about doing the testing that we can take care about considering the stress testing. So in that way, you can take care about utilizing all the required options in doing that particular respective testing. So whenever you want to take care about this particular performance testing, we need to be get take care about in utilizing all that particular respective options. For now, initially, I'm just considering the 10 users by taking with the loop of 2. That means the tool will understand that taking care about 10 into 2, 10 into 2, 20. So which it will understand that 20 users accessing that particular application and how the performance will be done. It will give the results here. So for that, we are already done with test plan. Under the test plan, what we created? Thread group. Now under the thread group, what need to be created? Taking with sampler. To take care about the sampler, considering that right click on thread group. Need to be get take care about right click on thread group and considering that add and taking care about sampler. Meaning of the sampler, to create different type of requests for server. So the performance testing, it cannot be done for individual local system. It cannot be done for individual local system, which need to be get taking care about for the server with multiple users here. Because of that, for that particular server, what kind of request? For that particular server, what kind of request need to be sent? We need to be get provided. For now, we are taking our regular application of HRMS application. So that particular application, as it is considering the web application, taking care about the request of HTTP. So we are taking care about as a web application which need to be get take care about HTTP request. According to the application you are automating, I mean doing the performance, what kind of application you are taking care about in doing the performance testing need to be get provide that particular request. For now, what is the request? HTTP request. Taking care about that particular request here. Need to be get take care about that particular request here. See that. Need to be get provide that particular name. You can provide that particular name. After that, taking care about comments according to your comfortable. Then need to be get provide the server details, which application you are taking care about in doing the performance testing. Further, you have been taking care about in using that particular respective protocol. So that protocol, what it is given? HTTP. By default, it will consider HTTP in case your application or that URL working with HTTPS, then you need to provide that particular details. In case of S, you need to provide Otherwise, not like mandatory need to be get provided by default. It will consider the HTTP. Next, what is the next one? Server name or IP. So that particular server name or taking with that particular IP, that is nothing but indirectly your application URL. So that particular application URL you need to take care about according to your requirement. Again, that particular URL will be playing with a very important role. You need to understand what kind of performance testing need to be done. I mean, is that the whole application, or is it page, or is it multiple pages? According to that, you have to take care about in providing the respective URL. For now, first we are taking care about the whole application. We are taking care about considering that the whole application. That is, you can take care about in considering the whole application. How we can do? With the help of base URL. So in this particular server, we need to be get provide base URL. Meaning of the base URL? Uh, Types of URL. What are those? Base URL, absolute URL. Meaning of absolute URL? Parent and child. Uh, uh, what is that? Meaning of absolute URL. So we can say that that parameters, that part okay. So if I'm taking with absolute URL, we can consider that the whole URL. If I'm taking with the base URL, which is constant, if I'm taking with that particular base URL, whenever you're taking care about that particular URL, you will be able to see some path will be constant in the URL that you can consider. Say that if I'm taking with our application, in our application, this is what and a constant here. So this is what our base URL. According to our application, for our HRMS application, this will be the constant. After that, according to the pages, it has been displaying, it will be changing it. For now, as we are taking care about the whole application, need to be get take care about base URL. Okay. After that, what is the next one? Port number. So if I'm taking with the port number, in general, we can say that port number consists of 4 digits. Whenever you are taking with the port number, considering that 4 digits. As an example, if I'm taking with the Jenkins, which I got installed in my system, it has been running in the port number of 8080. I mean, always port number will consist of 4 digits. Whenever you are taking the port number, that particular port number consists of 4 digits. When you are taking with the application, you are trying to test in that application, in that URL, you need to cross check that any port number provided according to our application. Any port number is there in the URL? Any port number? No. So sometime when you are taking care about trying to any of the application, say this application, any port number 88 88, which will be taking with the port number 8888. I mean, this is what our narrative server. In that narrative server, we are taking particular port number for this particular project. So in this way, in the application, if we got a port number, need to be get provided, otherwise not required. In our HRMS application, there is no port number. Because of that, we doesn't require to provide that particular port number. Just we got provided that particular base URL. Okay. Next, taking care about in considering the HTTP request. In the same way, you will get different type of requests, but as part of performance testing, we are not going with all the requests. By using JMeter, we can try with API testing also. Because of that, you got all these options, but mainly the JMeter related to performance testing. If required, it can go with that particular API also, but we are not worried about that particular things, taking care about in utilizing that particular respective get method, which I will be taking with get request. Functionality of get request, read only, sending the request and getting the request. That you will be taking with get request. What is the next one? Path. That particular path you need to utilize in case if you want to work with page. If you want to do performance testing for particular page, you need to take care about in utilizing that particular path. For now, we are considering whole application. Because of that, we are not providing the path. So this is what we need to take care about, giving the server details. We got test plan, we got thread group, and we got sampler. Now, from the sampler, what is it? Listeners. Use of the listeners to provide different type of predefined reports related to performance testing. Previously, we done with test engine. Remember, use of test engine to generate HTML reports. What is the folder it will create? Test hyphen output. In that folder, what are the reports? Index, default suit, emailable. So the three reports will be getting. One we can consider emailable report, and then index and taking with default suit. So that particular reports which we can consider like predefined templates according to the test engine. According to the test engine, those six we can consider like predefined reports. In the same way, while working this particular JMeter, in the similar way, we are having different type of reports are there that you are taking with listeners. These are all different type of templates. While working test engine, how we got that particular three predefined reports. In the same way, while working this particular respective performance testing, we can take care about utilizing these three particular reports here. Lot of reports are there, but mainly will take care about the one report. Mainly will take care about the one report. What is it? View results tree. That means the report need to be get provided need to be get display in the tree format. The report need to be get provided in that particular tree format. Along with that, another one, summary report need to be get take care about considering that particular respective summary report. It has to take care about that particular one. Considering the summary report, it has to give summary of that particular results. In the same way, need to be get take care about one more report that will consider view results in table. These three are the regular templates we need to follow, not like mandatory, but these three are regular preference. Considering the preview and taking summary report and taking with view results in table. This is what we need to be get taking care about in utilizing. Okay. So now see the concept. We done with all the step. We got test plan, under test plan, thread group. Under the thread group, sampler. Under sampler, taking with listeners. Everything need to be done, need to execute. Before executing, you have to take care about save activity. Before executing, it's mandatory. Need to be get take care about that particular save activity. That part need to be done. So taking care about doing that particular save. Now let's go with execution. See the understanding. If I'm taking with server, we provided base URL, which we are considering that the whole application by accessing the members of 10. But we given the loop. What is the loop count? 2. So 10 into 2, 20. So the 20 users at a time, the whole application accessing how that performance will be done, how the results will be done, that will be provided. Let's see that how exactly we can take care about it. So that is what we need to be get considering that in taking care about this particular results that we will take care about. Click on that particular run button. So once I take care about this run, now this JMeter need to analyze our Nareshaitis server and it has to take giving with all the response according to the server. Let's see that. If I just click on that run, if I just click on that particular run, see the results here. See that particular results. All 20 users will be there. Let's go and each and every individual user. If I'm taking with this particular individual user, when it has been started, what will be the load time? What will be the connection time? This is a difference. And internet, because server working on internet. So how much internet it has been using for sending the request, for getting the response. How much of internet it has been using. All the details will be provided and considering the response code 200. Meaning of 200, okay or successful. So if I'm trying with, now I can consider like that Nareshaitis server at a time 20 members are accessing whole application. We are not having any of issues here. So this is preview. If I'm taking summary, what is the total users? 20. That average time, minimum time, maximum time, difference here, and taking with sending with the request that particular internet usage, and then taking care about the table, giving with the results in table format, which will be taking with that particular 20. So you got that particular 20 users here. So in this way, you need to take care about in doing that particular respective performance testing. I'll take care about clear all the results. Now I'll confirm that the server is perfectly working with the 20 users. Okay. These information will be giving to the respective developers. Now I'll take care about 50. Considering that 15 to 2, 15 to 2, 100. It will understand 100 users. Now again, I'll do that considering the 100 users here. So if I'm taking with 100 users also, no issues with my server, it will be working. That means 100 members at a time accessing with the server, we are not having any kind of issues here. In the same way, in case I'll just clear the results, I'll take care about considering that particular 200 users. 200 into 2, 400. Now, whatever we are doing, what kind of testing? What is it? Load testing. So we are increasing number of users and doing with the testing, considering the load testing. So looks like now also everything working fine. Taking the summary report, the 400, we are not having any issues at all. So in this way, you have to take care about in doing that particular respective performance testing. You have to take care about in increasing that particular number of users. Along with that, you can take care about increasing with the time, and they will take care about doing that particular respective testing. These particular results you will be giving to the respective development team. According to that, in case of any modifications need to be done, they will take care about in performing the respective activities here. Now, we done with performance testing by taking with base URL, considering that the whole application. In case if I want to do for any one particular page, as an example, I want to understand that in case of that multiple members at a time accessing with login page, at a time accessing with login page, how it will be working. So that I need to take care about it. Let's see that. Further, all the steps will be the same. Test plan, thread group, request. When I'm taking the request, I have been already given base URL. Along with base URL, I'm just taking care about giving with particular page. Now, the JMeter tool will understand that need to refer this server, this application. In that application, it has to understand that the members accessing the page of login.php. Now, the JMeter is understanding that 100 members, how many members we given? 200 into 2. The total 400. So 400 members at a time accessing that login page. Previously, whole application. Now we are giving that particular login page accessible by 400 members at a time. Then how it will be behaving? That results need to be get provided. That is what you will be taking with login.php. Let's see the execution. I got clear all the results here. I'll take care about in doing the run. Now we'll see that how exactly all the results has been provided. So it has been taking care about, considering that all that particular results has been providing that particular details each and every particular user which it will be taking with pass only. So which need to be get take care about all that particular users. So every user got in a pass. Considering that summary report and taking with view results in table. So in case of considering that particular thread group, I'm taking care about 500. 500 into that 500 into 2, considering that 1000. Let's try on that. I'm just clearing all the results. I'm just clearing all the results, taking care about run. I can see that almost that particular 500 users, which it has been taking care about in executing. So all the 500 users, you are not having issues. So in this way, you need to be get take care about increasing. For now, I'm just giving only hundreds because of the local system. When you are working real time, will maintain the particular system for doing the performance testing. It will take care about in hundreds, thousands, lakhs. We have to take care about in doing that particular performance testing by giving with that particular more number of users here. So in this way, we got whole application and we got particular page. Along with that, what is one more option we got? Multiple pages. For example, I want to take care about to test the flow of that 500 members at a time, opening the application, doing the login, adding the employee, and doing the logout. At a time, the 500 members or 100 members doing that particular respective flow, then how the application performance is done. See this page. What is the page you got? Login. In case of I'm performing, I'm performing that particular login. I'm performing that particular login. What you will get? Taking with index. Previously login. Now index. Different pages will be there. So if we want to test these particular different pages, how exactly we can take care about in doing that particular respective testing. So further in simple, further in simple, I can't take care about giving the comma or giving the slash and then providing index.php, which cannot be understandable by the server or JMeter. If I'm just giving, if I'm just giving list of all the pages, the tool cannot understand that. For that purpose, if you want to take care about in doing this kind of testing, if you want to take care about in doing this kind of testing, again, you're taking with the new concept. What is the new concept? The concept which you will be taking with recording, which you will be taking with that particular respective concept that you will be taking with recording. Previously, base URL, after that, absolute URL, after that, that particular multiple pages. Base URL, very straightforward, we done. Absolute URL, directly we provided. But multiple pages or flow, what need to be done? What need to be done? Recording. So how we need to take care about that particular recording steps? What exactly that particular steps need to be get followed in doing the recording activities. Let's take care about what exactly the steps need to be followed. Just write with the new heading, write with new heading, mention that J meter hyphen recording. J meter hyphen recording. Okay. What is the heading? J meter hyphen recording. Under that, make a note of some steps. Make a note of the steps. Take the first step. Write the first step. Install. Write the first step. Install Blaze Meter for browser. 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 Oh. Take the next step. Write the next step. Perform sign up activity. Perform sign up activity with JMeter. Perform sign up activity with JMeter. With JMeter. Take the next step. Write the next step. Log in into Blaze Meter. Log in into Blaze Meter. Log in into Blaze Meter. Oh. Take the next step. Take the next step. Click on record button. Click on record button. Click on record button. Take the next step. Take the next step. Perform all the steps. Perform all the steps related to performance testing. Perform all the steps related to performance testing. Perform all the steps related to performance testing. Okay. Take the next step. Click on stop button. Click on stop button. Click on stop button. Take the next step. Perform save as perform, save as by providing extension by providing extension dot jmx by providing extension dot jmx by providing extension dot jmx. Take the next step. Write the next step. What is the previous step you written? Perform, save as by providing extension as jmx. Take the next step. Provide dot jmx file. Provide dot jmx file. Provide dot jmx file in the folder of jmeter bin. jmeter bin. Provide dot jmx file in the folder of jmeter bin. Okay. Next. Take the next step. Access dot jmx file. Access dot jmx file. Access dot jmx file in jmeter. In jmeter. In jmeter. Oh. Take the next step. Provide thread group. Provide thread group. Take the next step. Provide listeners. Provide listeners. Take the last step. Execute jmx file. Execute jmx file with different number of users. Execute jmx file with different number of users. Okay. See the concept. The one we got base URL and we got absolute URL and taking care about that particular respective multiple pages or flow. Previously, we got base URL and we got absolute URL. Now we need to take care about recording. So that particular recording, we cannot go with in very straight away. If you want to work with multiple pages, we need to take care about that particular respective recordings here. So because of that, we need to take care about in utilizing one more tool. We are taking JMeter. JMeter is totally different. Along with the JMeter, we are trying for one more tool. What is the tool name? BlazeMeter. But that is not like any .exe file. BlazeMeter is not like any .exe file. That is just one plugin for the browser. That is just a plugin for the browser. You can take care about in installing any of the browser according to your comfortable. So if you just try with Chrome, you can type as BlazeMeter for Chrome. So once you go with that, you will be having the option to take care about that particular installation. Have been already installed it. Just once you will get an option of install in your browser. You will get an option of install. Just you can take care about in completing that installation. After completion of installation, you need to take care about. After completion of installation, just if it take care about open that particular BlazeMeter, it is mandatory. You have to take care about in doing the signing according to our requirement. You have to take care about in doing the signing. Have been already done directly it is giving, but in your case, first you have to take care about sign up activity. You need to be get take care about in performing that particular respective sign up activity. So once you done that particular sign up, then you can take care about sign in, and we can record all that particular steps, whatever you want to take care about doing that particular respective performance testing, and we can take care about in doing all the steps, and we can access that particular file in the JMeter. That will look into that, but take care about in installing this particular respective plugin and doing that particular sign up activity. Then we can take care about completing that particular 3 steps also. By that, will complete base URL, absolute URL, and taking with multiple pages or flow. When you are working in the real time, you never take care about all these things here. A very rare cases, you will get an option to get involved in all the types of testing. Maximum 95% of the time, 95% of the time, I'll take care about functional testing only. But as part of this particular interview, you need to be get take care about all these testings here, considering that the manual testing, I mean functionality testing, and then API testing, and taking with database testing, and taking care about performance testing. So at least for interview, you need to spend with the more time. Once you got in a job, it's totally depends on that particular project. According to that particular project, you need to be get take care about in involving. So that is what I'm saying from the day one. Once I got in a job, working in the real time will be the more easy. Testing is already easy, but still how we can make more easy, you will get the confirmation in the tomorrow session. In the tomorrow session, you will get in a more clear picture how we can make that particular testing is more easy, more comfortable. And tomorrow we can decide that manual easy or automation easy. Which one is easy? Both are easier. Okay. So that particular confirmation we can get by tomorrow session. So by tomorrow session, we can take care about the confirmation. So tomorrow also you have in a session with the timings of timings of 9